Hi guys, good morning. Hope you had a lovely weekend. So today we'll be talking about the 4B movement, what it means and how it is affecting modern dating. I'll first explain how this movement started, okay? It started in South Korea. The women of South Korea's 4B movement, they aren't fighting for the patriarchy. They're leaving it behind entirely. Now you might ask why. Well, in South Korea, as you might know, there are a lot of cases of femicide, revenge porn, and dating violence. There's so widespread. There's been a surge in spy camera sex crimes, overwhelmingly committed by men. And these have mostly resulted in fines and suspended jail sentence, if they were even prosecuted at all. That was not the case, however, for one 25-year-old woman who had taken a non-consensual photo of a nude male model at an art school and posted it online. She was sentenced to 10 months in prison. The court ordered, sexual violence counseling for this lady. The demonstrations after this were a reaction to the blatant hypocrisy. Why could men get away with this and more, and men and women couldn't even get away with just taking a photo? So in protest, these women shaved their heads off, on camera. So as this lady began to follow more feminist Twitter accounts, her name was Youngmi, she understood this was a public act of rejection of those same aesthetic expectations imposed on Korean women that have made the country a leader in grooming products and plastic surgery. She began to realize that, you know what, men do not do that. Men do not feel the pressure to buy clothes every season or wear makeup every day. Soon, Youngmi shaved her head too. And she stopped wearing makeup, joining the so-called Escape the Corset movement happening among young women in South Korea. The movement, of course, when it first gained popularity in 2018, saw Korean women publicly turn away from society. Society's imposed beauty standards by cutting their hair short and going barefaced. Youngmi was not alone, because by 2019, a survey had found that 24% of women in their 20s reportedly cut their spending on beauty products in the previous year, with many saying they no longer felt they needed to put in the effort. This, of course, eventually led to Youngmi's 4B movement, a smaller but growing movement among Korean women. That's what started the 4B movement. 4B is shorthand for 4 Korean words that all start with the B-I, B, or no. B means no. So the first no is Bihon. This is the refusal of marriage. The second one is Bukasan. It is the refusal of having children. The third B-I, no, is Biyone, is saying no to dating. And bisexu is the rejection of sexual relationships. It is both an ideological stance and a lifestyle. And many of the women spoken to extend their boycott to nearly all the men in their lives, including distancing themselves from male friends and, in some extreme cases, male relatives. Now, some young women in the Western world have now joined this movement, as you have been seeing on TikTok, and no longer date or want relationships, marriage, or children. You may be asking the question, especially the men, why? Well, let me break it down to you. The reasons for young women in the Western world joining this 4B movement, where they are no longer dating, can vary, Some, of course, might prioritize their careers, They're so busy with their careers, their personal development, or autonomy over romantic relationships. Others might feel disillusioned with traditional dating dynamics or societal expectations, Society expects certain things. Additionally, factors like increased focus on self-discovery, financial independence, and changing cultural norms regarding relationships could contribute to this trend. Of course, attitudes of some men towards dating can also be a major factor in the 4B movement. Of course, as we know, some women might feel dissatisfied with traditional gender roles or dating expectations imposed by men, okay? Leading them to prioritize other aspects of their lives, okay? Changes in societal norms, for instance, could be a factor regarding relationships, and an increased awareness of their gender equality and influence. This gender equality, their awareness of the gender equality can influence both men and women's attitudes towards dating and relationships. Additionally, of course, experiences with dating dynamics and relationships might shape individuals' decisions to participate in movements like the 4B movement. One glaring reason is as women are becoming more financially independent, and their requirements for a partner changes, and they value qualities like being caring, loving, being able to be respected, someone who can protect them and consistently communicates with them above everything else, could make them change their ideologies about dating in general. They also still want men to provide for them, because let's be honest, why would these women, want to go 50-50 with a man nowadays if they can 100% provide for themselves? Let's have a think. If they can 100% provide for themselves, why would they want to go 50-50? Now, they want a man who still provides for them, but bear in mind, okay, the women will also chip in because they have their own money and contribute wherever they feel it is necessary, like bills, obviously. Yes, you can have a discussion. If she wants to or feels like it or knows she has to do it, okay? So she would do that, all right? And she would also treat her man, because she has her own money, when she wants to. The difference is she does not want to be forced to do it, okay? There are some men, there's a difference, because there are some men who want you to do it. They also don't want a man who is 100% financially reliant on them, all right? They want men to be financially stable, all right? And they will contribute to the house or whatever. You have that discussion. There's an African saying that says, since birds have learned to fly without stopping, then the hunter must learn to shoot without missing. So what is the implication for this for men? In short, since women have raised the bar so high, then men must also better themselves as women are bettering themselves and become high vibration men, high quality, high value men to match up with the high quality women we have nowadays and take accountability for their actions to improve women's perception of them. This is, of course, my analysis on the topic, but please let me know what you all think, okay? Both men and women, respectfully, in the comments or respectively. If you need personal advice also, then please follow and DM me, and I'll try and give you advice on this topic and relationships topic. As you know, I'm a therapist, trained one. So thanks for watching and hope to see you soon.